Steve, so what are you doing in here? This is where you said you poked around in earlier and you said it was all kinds of trouble, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Is that tin tape?
That's Canadian Tire stick-on rust repair.
Oh no.
So we're just cleaning it up, right?
Okay, so we'll do a few-parter on this and go as, like, I'll keep filming as you go.
Yeah, as you can see,
that's all
look
nice
up
in there.
right? Get all this.
Yep.
We're gonna clean all that up. We're gonna take a torch and a scraper, and this is what we're starting to get, right?
What's going on up here?
Oh, that's a nice big hole filled with fiberglass. That's about a good 1.5 inches deep that I ground out.
Holy.
Yeah, I just put fiberglass in there, so we'll cut that out.
And then some more rust repair down on the edge of that lip.
Oh, this is gone.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a bad no-no.
Yeah. Don't use that stuff. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Okay, I'm getting out of here so I don't have to smell any more of that stuff. Yeah. And we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you finished in here?
Yeah, I finished in here. Well,
that's lovely.
got the basics going. And I just kept the doors open and the trunk open so I don't burn the car apart.
Yeah, that's a good note.
That's what was hiding under there. I went way up and I'm going to have to scrape all in here out too. Same thing. And cut all this out and weld patches and weld some nice pieces in there because it's gone.
All right, so we'll come back and give people an update on what you cut out.
You betcha.
Okay, so you're making, what is this piece for, the lip?
This is a piece for, if you look at it.
Okay, and you just made a paper template.
I used a paper template, which I made, I put on there.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna go, I'm gonna cut all this out, all up in here, all this out.
Okay.
All this out.
All right.
And I'm going to put my template in there. And I'm going to weld her up solid.
Okay.
And then that's one part. Then we go on to this.
Okay.
That will be fun.
All right. So we'll come back after he gets that cut out and then I'll do some filming of you welding it because people want to see you welding. They're all excited about it.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Give me that shit. Okay, now I cut my piece. I cut all the rust out. It's gone up in here. Made a template that is factory to it.
That's why that little notch in there. So
that's why the notch is in here. The notch was in there from the factory. So it's properly done.
Okay.
I'm going to solid weld it on the outside. I'm not going to butt weld it.
Okay.
It's inside the wheel well. And
all right. So we'll get some.
So we're going to tack it.
Of tacking.
You're just going to tack it and we're going to put it in place. Couple tacks on there and then work it as you go along so it's flush, so it's in there, it's nice and tight.
Oh, what happened?
The breaker kicked out on the welder.
Dang it. All right, well, anyways, that's,
So that's basically it.
yep,
And then we weld it in there solid
okay.
and seal it all up. And all that rust is gone.
All right, thank you.
No
All
worries.
right, so finished product?
Finished product for that piece. Okay, that's all welded in, ground up, and clean as a whistle.
Woohoo.
Now we go on to that one.
Okay.
And we'll rock and roll on that one. And make it all nicey nice, no rust. And we'll make this car into a happy camper.
You like nicey nice.
Yeah.
All right.
This car's like Christine, it'll come and help me out if I ever get into trouble. I put so much work into it.
She'll come and save you?
That's right.
Okay, we'll come back and when you got that other piece cut out then.
Yeah, so
Okay.
everything's looking good.
Yeah, looks awesome. All right, we'll see you in a bit. You want to explain to everybody what you did here?
Well, you saw the pictures yesterday.
Yeah.
I cut all that rust out. Right? We had to take the inside panels off so we didn't catch everything on fire.
The door panels or the back package?
The back side
Yeah.
panels and the back seat.
Yeah.
Instead of torching the guy's car. Yeah, not fun. And then we cut all the rust out and we overlap patches on there, and we're going to seal them from the back, so they're all sealed from the back. They're solid welded from the front, plus I put this lip down here because we're going to need it for the inner when we start. Now I'm going to cut all this apart and start making all this.
Okay.
But we have this lip already down here as our inner, part of our inner, which is obviously, as you can see, is toast. So we'll rebuild all that, but this gives us our proper point to come to, our factory point. And this is all done and nice and happy and sealed up, and then we're on to this.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Okay, so
we cut this out.
Piece.
That was that inch of fiberglass in there. We cut it out, and then what I found behind there was a big hole.
Yeah.
But before I
surprise.
cut it out, I braced it, right?
I'll get
Because
it shot this way so that they can see
I
what you're talking
braced
about.
all of this because this would cave in.
Okay.
It's a bad place to cut. You gotta brace it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not gonna stay in shape, and it's gonna be full of Bondo, and it's gonna be, well, just a shitty job.
Okay.
So brace it, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put, as you can see, I started cleaning this up. It's solid lip back here. It feels solid, but forget about it. I'm gonna cut it out, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna throw a new piece in.
Okay.
And then I have a template I made, and I'm going to throw a new piece butt welded flush on top.
Okay.
And
So essentially there's going to be two new pieces of metal in here.
two new pieces.
Because
the
of
inner,
this.
The inner,
Yeah.
and then the skin.
Okay.
So,
So we'll come back.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so now I chopped the inner part of this car, the inner wheel well. I chopped all the rust out, which is underneath all the other body rust. This is inner and an outer panel. And so we cut it out and we put a new piece solid welded in there. And now we're going to put the outside piece. We're going to put some protective coating on this, some zinc coating.
Okay.
And then we're going to put some, I don't know what Rick exactly puts on it, but some kind of coating to waterproof it and make sure
Okay.
that it's all sealed up and no water gets in there.
Yep. Seam sealer.
Yeah, and then we're going to put the outside piece on.
All right.
And this panel will drain. After I finish, I will drill holes down the bottom, and the water will drain down the bottom.
Okay. We'll come back when you got the outer skin done.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Okay, so here's Steve putting in the outer skin.
Yeah, well, we got our outer patch on now. We formed it. tucked it all in and pack the daylights out of it. Make sure it's all flush, right?
Yep.
And now we weld it up real slow, keeping it cool so it doesn't warp the panel.
Cool.
And give her a grind, and even when you're grinding, make sure it stays cool. If you overheat it, it's gonna warp the panel, just like if you're welding it.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good. We'll come back when it's all ground down.
Yeah, we'll finish her off.
Okay.
Nothing major.
All right. So.
Good. Okay.
Wow. Wowza.
So
I'm
we're
gonna
done.
get under here too, because
Yeah.
under there.
All in here, all through. And then we start on the bottom.
So this is next.
All this is next. I gotta chop all this.
Okay. That looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's a super hard. That's a really tough spot to do, right in the middle of a quarter.
Yeah.
That's why I braced it. It turned out good. It's gonna need maybe 16th of filler.
It looks nice. So there you go, guys. I don't know what else to say.
But remember to brace it. Take your time.
Yep. So there we go. That's the end of this video. Thanks.